Right. The other thing that I wanted to show you here, and I've got screenshots in your handout again, is the reconciliation tool. Now, this can only be run from the Sage desktop. And it's actually under, if you click on applications here and you have the list of modules on the left-hand side, you'll see additional tools listed here. And there is a reconciliation option here at the top. And this is the kind of the home page for that. And so it will, it'll walk you through, if you want to go module by module, you can. The applications are listed here that will walk you through the reconciliation procedures. You can also do the reconciliation dashboard. Click on that. Okay. So I think we have to have all of these modules closed. That's the one drawback to this, is you do have to have, because it opens up each of these applications in order to run that dashboard, or if you're trying to do the individual modules, depending on how many licenses you have, and since I only have one for each, you've got to make sure that those modules, that you have a use that you can get into this with. All right, so let's see if I can do this for that date, and let's see what happens. I'm not sure. This is a crystal report, so it could take it a while. Oh, not too bad. All right, so this is kind of bad, but it's probably due more to the fact that some of these modules, well, these modules here are actually in the date. I've actually moved this module ahead. But yeah, here it's showing us the kind of a high-level screenshot for GL, AP, and cash management. So from here, if you wanted to, use the reconciliation tool, let's see if I can close this. Come on, close. Close. Once I run the dashboard, then I can come down here and run these individuals and see here how it's kind of walking you again through the steps that we looked at individually. So it's walking you through running the post to make sure everything is posted. It's walking you through running the AR summary report, running the totals by batch report. There's quite a few, links here to those crystal reports that it might be easier for those of you that are not as new to Sage or the TS main or running the full module to run it from here instead of going in and trying to run each individual report. The last page in your handout is a checklist, and I don't have this actually in the PowerPoint, but if you look at page 17, you'll see the month-end checklist, and it just walks, again, it's just a summary of the things that we've already looked at as far as making sure that everything is posted, which reports to run in each module, and then it also, the ones that have closed month, walking through the closed month routine. Now, as far as general ledger is concerned, it's all kind of tied together. Make sure that everything is posted. Again, if you have any journal entries that you need to make, go ahead and use task record entries to make those. If you have any allocated expenses or automated entries like recurring entries, go ahead and post those. Make sure the new file has been posted. And that's something that you might want to check periodically during the month. It doesn't hurt. Some of the applications, even though you're set to an automatic post, sometimes those transactions don't automatically post, especially corrections from AP or AR. Sometimes those reversing entries and correcting entries will sit in the new file. And I'm not sure exactly why, but just to be on the safe side, I would run that post routine, during the month as well. And then again, re-verify that at the end of the month. Run your ledger, and then run your financial statements. And then lastly, run close current period. Now remember that, you might want to mark on this, job cost can go 1 month into the future. Contracts can go 1 month into the future. General ledger can go 6 months into the future. Okay. And then make a note at the bottom, of course, payroll does not allow you to go into the future at all. You can go in the past, but you cannot go into the future. So general ledger you can hold open. When you get to the end of the year, you don't have to necessarily close right away into January. You can leave it open if you want. But also remember that you can open prior periods and record prior entries. So I wouldn't leave general ledger open until you get your entries from your accountant. I would close general ledger in the normal time frame that you normally close during the year. So if you hold it open for a few weeks or even a month, go ahead and close the year and move forward, because you can open that year back up and make your entries and post it and reclose those entries to retained earnings. You always have that option.